Okay, guys, so one of the things that really keeps me from feeling happy and that keeps me feeling depressed is when I have some jobs that I've been putting off. Now, let me tell you a little story. For a whole week now, not even joking, I have had laundry that has been out and folded on my couch downstairs. I've also had laundry that I needed to put away in my room, right over here. I don't know if you could see it. Moving my tripod around. Anyway, I've had a lot of things that I needed to do and I haven't. And it's really impacted my week. Frankly, it's really impacted my week. And I know why. It's because all these things, these procrastination items, have been building up in my head, stacking one upon the other. And I need to clear off my plate. I have so much on my plate, I need to clear it off. So I'm going to do that today. And I kind of wanted to post a little video about it because it's kind of funny. I mean, I have this stuff that I've just been putting off, which has made me put off other things as well in my life that are probably a little more important. Can you relate? Probably you can relate. So what I like to do that really helps me, might be a little tip for you. I don't know if you've tried this. I like to time myself. I'm kind of competitive and I think it's fun to be competitive. So I actually compete against myself. I've set a little timer on my phone and I think of how long will it take me to do this, and then I cut off and I try to like cut it in half. I know that sounds crazy, but I want to do it even faster because I need that sense of accomplishment to start and be built up and to start going so that I can get excited about what I'm doing and that can move on to other areas of my life. Because frankly, yes, I have some laundry to put away in my room, but it would be a little more important for me to go downstairs and clean my living room because that genuinely is quite messy. My room is actually pretty tidy right now, but there's some things I need to do. But I'm trying to create this accomplishment energy, this excitement about getting things done, and I have to start small because looking downstairs at my basement, my living room, overwhelms me and it's a little too much to take on. So if I look at that and think, oh, Heidi, you gotta go clean that, it's too overwhelming. I can't start there. I have to start small. So I'm starting small with a little stack of laundry that is on my bed, and I'm going to time myself, and I would like to get this done in 5 minutes. Not only the laundry, but I have a couple other things to pick up in my room. So here we go. All right, so I just looked at my timer. That took me 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Woohoo! So it didn't take me nearly as long as I was thinking. Now that pile of laundry right there that's been on my bed, plus a couple other little things you saw me walk out of the frame to take care of, I've been leaving that for like a whole week, and that is a lot of mental energy I could have been used on something else. I could have been using that towards like creativity, creating things, making my business better, but instead I was like, so overwhelmed by something that just took me 4 minutes and 20 seconds to do. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna show you how messy my living room is, which, no one really likes to show that, but that's just reality. It's kind of messy. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to put a timer on that and do it. Okay, here we are in my living room. Now, one thing I'd like to note is that often I try to, especially lately, I've been trying to put away things when I'm done using them. I know, it's a novel concept. But I know that that helps a lot, it helps me mentally. And there's a lot of things that I've been wanting to accomplish this week, as I've said before, that I haven't been able to because all of this stuff is on my mind. So kind of let me show you. All the stuff that I've been meaning to put away all week. So what I'm gonna do is set a timer, and for this I actually I really want to like race myself. So I'm trying to think, okay, because I want to put all of this stuff actually away. Now, there are a lot of people on YouTube who are really wonderful and teach about cleaning, and they say to have to maybe put it in some kind of basket and then maybe put it away later if you're kind of doing a sweep through the house. And that does make a lot of sense, especially if you have a pretty busy life. But for me today, what I'm trying to do is to clear some emotional space within my mind and heart so that I can actually be a creator, so I can start creating things and moving forward, and so I really need to put the stuff where it goes. So for me, my timer, I'll probably set this for 8 minutes so that I can actually put everything away, and we'll see how long it takes me. So I'm gonna get started. Okay, so part of this is that I have to take that basket upstairs and put the stuff away. So I'm gonna go do that. It will still be part of the timed time. Okay, so I had 3 full minutes left downstairs out of my 8 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away right now. Okay, so the timer stopped me. It stopped my recording. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the stuff. So not too bad for 3 minutes. I mean, I'm pretty much done. I have a couple things left, so I'm gonna hurry and finish it and see how long it takes. I'll let you know. Okay, so it looks like we're at 1:12 when I finished. So that took me an extra 4 minutes to empty my laundry basket, which is the thing that I've been putting off all week. To me, that's so crazy. It could have been that I just like decided to just do it, and I could have accomplished more. I could have accomplished more of my goals because I had lots of goals this week, and frankly, I didn't accomplish any of them. And I feel like some of what attributed to that is that my house was not clean, and I kind of let it be that way for a week. Now, I don't normally or typically do that, but for the last like couple months, I really have struggled, and so I had to remember what I used to do in order to help my mind be clear. I had to clean my plate off, and the first thing that really affects me mentally is my home, because if I don't have a clean space, it feels like I don't have a clean mind. So hopefully this helps someone. I have a couple other things to do in my house, but I kind of wanted to like calculate exactly how long that took. So the first time it was 5 minutes that I put on, and I was actually able to do it in like 4:20. And then when I went downstairs, I ended up doing that in 5 minutes, so that's 9:20 total. And then up here it took me 4 minutes and 12 seconds. So you guys get to see me do math in my mind, but 9:20 plus 4:12, so that's 13:42. In less than 15 minutes, I just accomplished 2 things that have been weighing heavily on my mind. Now, would I really like to do a little bit more deep cleaning? I will probably vacuum downstairs. That will take me maybe 1:30 if I'm really hustling. So all these things, like including vacuuming, I mean, I could vacuum up here. So often I don't because I don't want to take my vacuum upstairs, which would probably take me like 1 minute. But I guess what I'm trying to get across is if this is something that I struggle with, and it is often, then it's probably something that you struggled with before too. So if your space is not tidy and organized and things are not where they need to go, challenge yourself. Set a timer. See how fast you can do it in. For me, it's really enjoyable because I'm like, I set the timer. It's just the remembering that I like to do this. But I set the timer and I race myself. And I see how fast I can do it. And it genuinely, I don't hate it. So that's something that I suggest that you give a try. Set a timer. Go and clean a portion of your house. You notice that I started out with something for me that was probably way easier. And that was that I had like a pile of laundry upstairs that I needed to accomplish. I did not go down and see all the things that I needed to put away in my living room because that was super overwhelming for my brain. Now, if you're overwhelmed with the fact that your whole house is messy, okay, no problem. Start with something little. Clear off a portion of your table. Clear off your computer desk. Clean out one drawer. I know that that sounds kind of silly, but if you are watching this, you probably know what I'm talking about and need to start small, just like me.
So I recommend that. There's a couple other places in my house that I'd like to go and get started, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Give this a try, guys. I know that it's crazy to say it's life-changing, but it is life-changing.